Hi guys, it's me Noelle, as you know from this channel. I, on my Twitter, if you don't follow me on my Fandom Twitter, like I have a main Twitter that I use, but my Fandom Twitter is like for fandoms. It's for like The Flash, you know, West Allen, The 100, Bellarke, Girl Meets World, Ruckus, Sleepy Hollow, How to Get Away with Murder, whatever, you know, Criminal Minds. It's a fandom. So check it out if you haven't, because I run a lot of polls and I ask a lot of questions, which, hello people, where are your freaking voices? Because I ain't hearing no voices. Like when I run a poll on what collage you'd like to see next or what video, you vote. But when I ask for actual ideas or what you want to hear, it's like no one says anything, and it's like, what happened to your voices? But I ran a poll about what show I should do next of the video, the 101, and then I was like, what should I talk about? Murphy, other stuff, Bellarke, and Bellarke was the winner, of course, you know, Bellarke. And also, yeah, excuse my, like, winter look. I just came from outside. It is freezing. I love it, so, yeah. But Bellarke won, you know, Murphy. Well, where's the love? Where's the love for Murphy? You know? There wasn't much love. But there's only so much you can say about Murphy. Actually, that's not true. He's a very complicated, complex character. So we could say a lot. So if you would like a future video of Murphy, tell me. You know, I'll do future videos of characters and not just the show itself. But Bellarke was a winner. And so, with that being said, let's talk about Bellarke. I don't know really what to say about Bellarke because I don't know what people want me to say. Like, I want to say what I want to say, but I also want to say stuff people want to hear and, like, stuff they're, like, hoping that will be in this video about Bellarke. Like, first, let's start. Bellarke is Bellamy and Clarke off the 100, which is on CW, Channel 11, Thursdays at 9 p.m. Season 1 and 2 is on Netflix. I can only tell you this so many freaking times. Just check it out. Just give one episode a try. If you don't like it, fine. But at least you tried. I always say it's better to have tried and failed than not try at all. I'm just saying, that's my motto this year as well. So, Bellarke. So, Bellamy and Clarke from the 100. Okay, now, I think, okay, in the books they're romantic, but when we first went into the show, Jason wasn't trying to make them romantic. He wasn't trying to have that chemistry or that connection, but with Bob and Eliza, they've been friends for so long, and you know, they just work so well together that that chemistry automatically just exploded. And it kind of, like, boggled, I'm sure, his mind and everyone else's, because it was like, overnight, Bellarke became this big thing. And it was because, and you know, he didn't plan on this. I don't think any of the writers did. They were going for a slow burn, and then all these fans come out of the woodwork, and it's like, Bellarke, Bellarke! And it's like, we love Bellarke so much. And, you know, it's like I was saying, it's based, the chemistry between Bob and Eliza and the way they portray the scenes together, apart, that parallel, you know, they act it out in a way where you're like, there's something there. You know, even Rowan, you know, they were talking about how Rowan saw that connection Clarke had to Bellamy. And it's true, but Bellamy and Clarke have a connection. You know, Bellamy and Clarke started out not on the best terms, not friends. I do love that at the first episode of season 1, they meet because he's about to open the dropship, and she's like, wait, you know. And I love that they are the first, like, to actually meet, you know. That's such a cool thing. Like, they're the first to actually meet, and when the show ends, they'll be together, you know, maybe, hopefully. But, dang it, I freaking lost my train of thought. Okay, so, oh my gosh. I was talking about something and I lost my train of thought. Okay, so, yeah. So, Bellamy and Clarke, you know, Rowan saw the connection. You know, there is cast members that ship it. And, you know, I don't know if maybe Jason is threatened by Bellarke. He feels like maybe they like, people like Bellarke more than the show, which isn't true for me. I love the show equally, or maybe even a little more than Bellarke. Honestly, I love it equally. I'm not going to lie and say I love the show more. Just, I'm going to be honest. I love Bellarke and the show equally. Sometimes the show can, like, take it to the next level, but Bellarke is just, like, it's the feels, you know? You just feel it. But, okay. So, yeah, this wasn't planned on. So, you know, the first few episodes, they're not on the best of terms. You know, he kind of wants to kill her so he can take off the wristband, you know, because it's the only way he'll get it off. And she kind of is like, oh, you have a gun? He's like, yeah. And she's like, come with me. And she's like, you want to show your people you're strong and all this stuff. And I'm just, like, watching it. And it's just the way their scenes are. And even then, it was like, you just saw that chemistry. Like, when he grabbed her from falling into the pit and was thinking about dropping her, apparently. I didn't think that, but I guess that was what he was thinking. That scene, even the way he was holding her and the way they were looking, it was maybe it was that look like, don't drop me and kill me because you want to kill me, but it was just, it's the way they portrayed the scene that was, and the way they looked at each other afterwards. It's just Bellamy and Clarke. It's looks, it's the way they say stuff, it's the way they act around each other, you know, and they aren't just great as a couple. Like, I'm not just hoping they get together for a couple or romantic. They are great leaders, together and apart, but together they're the best leaders because they each bring something different, head and heart, you know? Like, Bellamy, I feel like, is more with his head, Clarke is more with her heart. And so you have, for them, it's the best of both worlds. So them being leaders, you know, they basically all their people survived because of them, you know? And, I mean, it's just like, you know, I know Bellarke's a slow burn. I'm not in no rush. I'm not upset anymore about Clexa. You know, I've accepted that. But it's like, I just want to talk about Bellarke because, like I said, it was voted. And what I want to say, you know, is just that even though Bellarke's not romantic right now, and it might not be for a while, I just want the scenes, you know? If you're a Bellarke shipper, or maybe you just like Bellarke, you're just a fan of them, like Bellamy and Clarke, and their scenes, whatever. You know, I just want that. I want their scenes. I want their interactions. I want something, you know? I want them to have their scenes. I want them to, you know, interact and work together and be leaders again. And I don't know why the writers choose to separate them so much. And I could understand it if Lexa was going to die. Oh, okay, Clarke and Lexa, you have to have them together before she dies. But if she doesn't, and even if she did, it's like, I don't know why Bellarke can't be together, Bellamy and Clarke. Like, when we get those scenes, it's like, our hearts are just like, oh my god, Bellarke, I can't breathe, this is my couple, this is my love, this is my heart, I love them. You know, when we get scenes, we are so thankful for these scenes, because it's a little scene with such big meaning, because it's like the way they portray it, like I've said. But it's like, I would just love Bellarke to work together, to be together in the same room, to talk. They don't have to be romantic. They don't have to be together yet. Just give them scenes. You know, I'm just ready for that, for them to lead again, you know? But this season is Clarke dealing with Lexa and trying to protect her people, while Bellamy's kind of, you know, upset over Gina, but then next episode he realizes maybe he made a mistake, so we'll see what happens there. And, you know, they're both on different paths right now, both going through different things. But I think the best people to understand them is each other. And the best people to help them is each other. You know, Bellamy and Clarke together, it's yin and yang, it's... Bellamy and Clarke are each other's true north, like they said. I mean, the writer of the book ships them. In this book, they are together. You know, it's like dreams come true in the books. And yes, I'm fine with the slow burn, but I would love some scenes, you know? Like, I think we would all just love some Bellamy and Clarke scenes together. I would love to see them lead again. It's just like, after a while, it gets kind of old always being separated. And it's like, you can have Clarke with Lexa, but like have Bellamy come over and like, hey, what's up? Or, you know, like, oh, Clarke comes to the camp and he's all upset because she chose Lexa's side, but really she's just trying to protect her people, but he's still upset. You know, so I'm just looking forward to Bellarke scenes, whether it be, oh my god, the feels, or just a scene of them saying, let's do this, okay, alright, and they go do it, you know, like, but even then, it's like every scene, it's so much emotion, so much, it just, the way their eyes, the way they look, everything, it's a little scene, but it's just going to give you so much more than just a little scene would. And that's what I love about Bellarke. Bellarke is such this great thing, and it's so rare to see in TV. And it upsets me, like I've said many times, that Jason kind of puts us down and always puts Clexa first. Like, he posted something about Bellarke and Clexa, but he puts Clexa first. And it's kind of like, Jason, you know, this ain't about ships, and yet you're constantly favoring Clexa. And I don't care if she's gonna die this season or not, because you've been favoring them since last season. And it's like, is it because maybe it's not as big as the Bellarke fandom, or it's like as opinionated maybe? Because I don't understand why us Bellarke fans are treated so badly when we're not asking you to hook them up. We're just asking you to give us some scenes of them together. You know, that's what I just want. So that's what I wanted to say about Bellarke. You know, I'm thankful for their scenes. I'm thankful for the show. I don't mean any hate. I don't mean to, you know, kind of bring it down or anything. It's just, I love Bellarke, and I want to talk about it because, you know, and it's just, I would love some scenes of them together, Bellamy and Clarke. I want that leadership. I want them to work together. I just would love to see something happen there. So, you know, slow burn, I know, but come on, they're friends, you know, they're best friends almost, and it's like, God, they need each other, is what they do. They need each other. And being apart is not working. Being apart is missing a piece of yourself. And maybe you don't feel the same. Maybe you feel this way about Clexa, and that's your own right. But this is how I feel about Bellarke. This is what I had to say about Bellarke. And yeah, I kind of wish Jason and the writers would treat us a little better. And I kind of wish Jason wouldn't favor Clexa. And I just wish that we could all be in peace, you know, like Clexa and Bellarke fans aren't fighting, and they're not trying to diminish what our ship is, and we're not trying to diminish what their ship is. You know, I mean, honestly, Bellarke, you can't really bring it down, because there's not much to bring down, whereas Clexa kind of came out of nowhere, and all these feelings happened out of nowhere, you know? I think it's because she let Finn die by her hands, and I also think it's because maybe she thinks she understands her, and after Finn, it's like she kind of just wanted to forget. So, you know, who knows why Clexa is happening and stuff like that. And I do think Clarke has started to care for Lexa, and even I know. But this was about Bellarke. So yeah, I love Bellarke. I hope to see more of them. If you love Bellarke, thumbs this up. Subscribe, because I do 100 videos. I do videos all the time, like, about different things. Like, you just gotta tell me what you want and stuff below, or on my Twitter, you know, follow me, because I update cool stuff, you know, like, I'm hip, I'm with the times, I'm tech savvy with my portable cell phone. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, so Bellarke, I love them. If you love the 100, you are the best. And if you don't love it, well, pretend this is the thumbs down emoji, because it's just not good. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I will be making many more videos, like I said. The next one will, I don't know, the next one might be my Sunday morning routine, because I have a routine I do every Sunday. So I might take you along on that adventure. So I hope you enjoy this video and have a great, fantastic day. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching my videos. My aliens. You are my aliens. So, yes. Alright. Peace.